Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Luna is getting decreasingly dangerous, and her coming action could provoke Sheila. Will bandy Luna's devious scheme aimed at her youngish family, Hayes, and consider how their grandmother might respond. Luna acted really strange when she mentioned that Steffi would get her passions if she endured the hurt of a parent separated from their child. This is commodity which Steffi has formerly gone through. Her crazy stepdaughter doesn't fail to grasp that. Now, Luna is watching Steffi, Finn, Liam, and Hayes as he heads to his new art academy. Luna is hiding while they drop Hayes off at his art class. Latterly this week, Luna goes up to her little family Hayes and starts drooling with him, saying she has a gift for him. Luna attempts to allure Hayes to join her. Maybe she tells him she's his aged family, that she's Finn's son, making Hayes feel it's safe and conceivably agree to go with her. It sounded like she was ready to pull out that gun and deal with Steffi right also, but now she has switched to a new strategy. So, Luna might say that his mama and pater asked her to pick him up from academy and look after him at her home until they return from work. Luna could simply snare the child if she can get Hayes down from his schoolteacher, parents, and Liam. Since Luna eavesdropped Finn talking to Hayes, she has come exorbitantly fixated on that child. Luna wants Steffi to understand the hurt of being separated from a child, but when you're trapped in a pen and can't reach your children, that's how it is. Yet, she fails to grasp this. Luna simply doesn't understand Steffi formerly knows this type of pain. Someone differently who knows this pain is Sheila, as Jack basically impelled her to give up their son Finn and relinquish her maternal rights. Jack also deceived Lee into espousing Finn, without her knowing she was raising her hubby's child from another relationship. Lee loves Finn, and he regards her as his mama. Still, Sheila loves Finn and Hayes as well, despite being barred from their lives as a mama or grandmother. Still, I believe Sheila would come extremely fierce against her. Sheila would fully losing her cool if Luna abducted Finn's son, if Luna tries to make a threatening move towards Hayes. There's no way Sheila would want her grandson Hayes near his crazy family. Of course, Sheila loves Luna, but she also realizes that her granddaughter isn't relatively right in the head. She just participated all of this with Cleric and is veritably upset. So, if Luna puts Hayes in peril, it might spark Grandma Sheila's villain side again. It's easy to picture Sheila chancing out if Luna took Hayes and also starting to hunt Luna down to deliver Hayes from his unstable family. It would be relatively commodity if Sheila got Poppy involved in the hunt for Luna and Hayes. Everyone knows that Sheila blames Poppy for Luna getting a sickie and going on a double murder spree. After a failed third attempt on Steffi's life, she believes Poppy should help Luna calm down and leave city. Sheila is justified in her asseveration on this matter. Still, I can see Sheila compelling Poppy to act and help in chancing Luna to bring Hayes back safely. Poppy owes Steffi and Finn at least that much, if Luna kidnaps her family. And let's not forget Remy, who has been involved with Luna but is also on good terms with Sheila. The ultimate showdown: Sheila takes out Luna to save Hayes? Still, that chaotic girl could be in serious peril, if Sheila manages to capture Luna. She has only endured her grandma's tender side, not the dangerously violent side of Granny Sheila. Sure, Luna is a killer, but Sheila is on another position. Anyhow, of their family ties, if Luna takes Finn's child, anything could be. It's possible Grandma Sheila would actually consider barring Luna. She could suppose, this is really wrong, but everyone would be safer if Luna was gone for good. She tried to get her to leave home, but Luna threw a hissy and refused. She possesses a gun and has issues regarding Steffi. Luna is set on tutoring Steffi, a karmic assignment, because she holds her responsible for all her issues, including her father Finn's ongoing rejection. Although Finn refocused out that it was Luna who killed 2 men and locked Steffi, it's Luna's own jest. That has led Finn to part himself from her. It feels like there's a range of options for who might harm Luna if she threatens Hayes or does commodity to him. Steffi would clearly be one of them. Flashback, she picked Janet Sugar allowing she was Sheila, so Steffi would not vacillate to exclude Luna. Finn, presumably not, Poppy, in tone defense, but Sheila or Lee would not vacillate to take Luna out like a rabid canine if Hayes were at threat. The Forrester family will realize just how dangerous Luna really is. Now that Steffi understands the graveness of the situation, it might inspire her to make a shocking request of her dying ex-husband Liam. Luna will set her sights on her little family Hayes. Now that Steffi's own son has a target on his reverse and could be abducted by the end of the week, she's going to start to have dubieties about her marriage to Finn. Finn has proven himself over and over, but the fact is Steffi would need to be saved if she was married to the good croaker. It's Finn's own birth mama and bio son that have tortured Queen Steffi and put her in peril over and over. Still, will he choose his woman? Or his son? Could his alternate studies bring Steffi her life? If Finn has a split second to decide who'll die in a showdown. Liam is presently on his deathbed and everyone seems to have accepted the fact that he has no intention of getting treatment and plans to succumb to his excrescence. When Steffi realizes Finn is going to be suitable to cover her ever from his wacky family, she'll presumably supplicate Liam to go to chemo. Liam will have a change of heart at the last nanosecond and decide to save himself and go to chemo. Could that change of heart be because Steffi and Kelly need his protection and Finn's just not cutting it presently? Katie learns that Nick is back in city. Taylor and Ridge have an uncomfortable discussion. Steffi asks Daphne to come back. At Forrester Creations, Hope and Carter tell Steffi how thankful they're to be back. The brunette says she's impressed by some of the effects they started while in charge, similar as the scent line. The figures are super emotional. Carter and Hope are pleased. Steffi wants Daphne to come back. Steffi brings up that they're engaged now. She thinks Daphne will understand. Hope says there's understanding and also there's esteeming. Carter thinks it'll be okay and Steffi agrees. Steffi can't launch another scent without Daphne. FC needs the nose. Hope and Carter magically appear in the Force closet and do to make out. Carter can tell that Hope is bothered by Daphne. Hope knows it makes business sense and says she's not insecure, it's Daphne she doesn't trust. Carter and Hope bandy the Daphne situation and trust. Daphne will be a constant memorial of what happened. The susurrus doesn't suppose that the nose will come back. They kiss and partake a warm grasp as Hope gets an upset look on her face. Steffi calls Daphne. They talk about the men's cologne. It's amazing and unthinkable. Steffi needs the incense's creator in Los Angeles. Steffi also needs her friend back. Daphne says no. Steffi keeps trying. Daphne still says no. She heard about the engagement. Ridge wants Daphne to come back, they need her. The nose says no formally again. She can't suppose about Carter. Daphne thinks about Carter. Several flashbacks are shown of Carter and Daphne. At Eric Estate, Ridge pours himself a drink. Taylor asks if he wants to talk about it. Ridge claims ignorance and changes the subject. Taylor pushes. He was withdrawn last night. Ridge tells her about Nick and Brooke. Taylor jokes about Ridge and Nick reconnecting and starting fresh. Ridge calls Nick a pretentious burro. Taylor asks how it feels to see Nick with Brooke. Ridge admits that Nick is his half-family, but he feels more like a distant kinsman. Ridge calls him a tool. Ridge doesn't like seeing them together, there's history. Ridge says if Brooke wants to spend time with Nick, that's up to her. Still, Taylor doesn't feel to believe him. Taylor tries to reason with Ridge. Taylor brings up that Ridge hates Nick like he hates Bill. The developer claims that they're both egomaniacs, but this has nothing to do with Brooke. The psychiatrist raises her eyebrows. Taylor says Brooke is a grown woman and she can take care of herself. Taylor says Nick and Brooke are chancing their way back to each other. Ridge freaks out, so Taylor asks further questions. Ridge covers and also says, "We good?" Tridge clenches, both have bothered aesthetics on their faces. Brooke is in Katie's office. The brunette can tell her family is distracted and assumes it's about Ridge. Brooke tells her about Nick returning. Katie smiles but doesn't feel thrilled. Katie thinks it must be nice to be pursued. The nanosecond Tridge reunites and Brooke is suddenly single. Nick shows up. Brooke admits to a kiss. Brooke tells her that Nick couldn't believe she's still stuck in the same old Ridge situation. Brooke doesn't want to be with another man. She just wants Ridge to treat her better. The Golden tells Katie that Ridge saw Nick. Ridge walked in on them. Katie asks if he was jealous and Brooke gives a telling smile. Brooke says they were cordial enough, but Ridge demanded she stay down from Nick. Katie brings up the double standard. He's jealous, Katie says.